Hi, Dr. Simmons. All right, so for our first video, we were asked to watch an interview and discuss what we observed, what type of questions were used, how does this appear to be affected by their ability to gauge body language, and to what extent do the interviewers use single or multiple questions, direct or indirect, and how does the question type influence the interview? Kick us off, Dad.
Okay, in this interview, I observed a rapper being interviewed by an attorney. I noticed that the attorney were asking, well, one attorney was asking mostly yes or no direct questions. The questions were in a monotone voice, and the person being interviewed seemed and appeared not to want to be there and gave very short answers. The interviewer used very direct questions, and these questions influenced the rapper to be upset and wonder why these questions even mattered.
Yeah, and so just to comment on what you just said, I do feel like a lot of the questions were pretty direct, and that might have come from the fact that he was, an attorney asking questions in that way. But I still feel like he was coming extra direct at times where he didn't have to, and his tone of voice was confrontational just from the get go, and so that definitely immediately you could tell led to Lil Wayne's body language, arms crossed, showing that he didn't want to communicate anymore. At one point, he actually put up his hood just to say, and again, like, I don't want to be here. And then all the way, which is my personal favorite, hands crossed over, taking a nap. But, I think he was matching the guy's level of interest. And if you're not addressing someone with care or concern or interest or enthusiasm, then you can't expect it from the interviewee either. I mean, they're not going to want to be any more interested as you are. And I think you've told us before, the kids are only going to be as excited as you are. So I definitely saw that. And I also think when people feel attacked, one thing I noticed from this interview, when he felt like he was asking questions in a kind of, what do you call it, accusatory fashion, he shut down. I don't know. I don't know. He said, I don't know, before the question even got out, because he knew he was going to come at him in this certain way. And so there was no reason to want to continue having an open line of communication. And obviously, both parties are going to need to stay open for there to be an effective interview. And so this was a pretty clear depiction of somebody shutting down and, reacting to somebody else's apparent